Hey everyone, welcome back to another Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. It's been a great week for hunting. Well, last weekend and Tuesday. Yeah, I went out Tuesday it's been a while since I've been to Five Below, and I stopped at Goodwill. I had to go to Michael's because I've been picking up some window boxes because I want to do some displays with my minifigures. So, because the other day, over the weekend, I picked up a couple window boxes and I put some figures in it. And when I picked it up, they slid down a little bit. So I wanted to go to Michael's and pick up some like felt to put in the back so they wouldn't slide. Because I really love the monster in my pockets. So I wanted to put all the colors together like a rainbow and display them. But they all slid down and bunched up, which still looks cool, but I want to make it right so I can actually see all the figures. And I also did it with my diner monsters. And then I also picked up some more because I want to do it for a bunch of my minifigures that I can't really display anywhere. So I figured window boxes would be a great way to display the stuff. So yeah, that was the purpose of going out. But right next to Michael's is the Five Below. So I decided to go there as well and get some walkthrough footage. So let's check that out right now, and afterwards I'll show you what I picked up. Alright, we're back. Like I said, I haven't been there in a while, so it was cool to see all the new stuff that they had. And there was one thing that I wanted a while ago, but then when I went back to pick it up, it was gone. But this time when I went, they had restocked a few. So I picked up the Ignatius It Cousin It figure. I wanted to get this guy for my Addams Family display. I will be taking him out of the box, but I really love Cousin It. He's pretty much got the same color hair as I do, so I always related with him. But yeah, I love Cousin It. Had to wait for the Wednesday show to get one like this, but I just thought he was really cool, so I picked that up. And then they also had these figures called Doors, and this one is the El Goblino. I thought he would look cool with like my D&D figures, little goblin creature. They had another cool one there that I might go back and get. It looked like a black, just oozy Cyclops looking figure. It's hard to justify paying $5 for a mini figure like this, but they are cool, so I'll probably go back and get them. Alright. Also, well, actually I'll show all that stuff at the end. I'll do the Goodwill footage, and then I'll show my Goodwill pickup. Then after that I will show, because this last weekend I took 2 big boxes of toys to a pawn shop, because I know they had a couple things I wanted, and then I took the rest that they didn't want to a local toy store that I love, and I picked up some really cool stuff from there as well. Then I was taking my dog for a walk, and apparently somebody just chucked a bunch of toys out the window. Most of them were broken and pieced and stuff like that, but I found a couple cool pieces and toys for like customs and my collection, I guess. So yeah, let's show the Goodwill footage, and then afterwards I will show everything I got. So here you go.
Interesting little dino car. Ghostbusters. Years is. This is the AMC. AMC, look at it. That's neat. This is pretty neat. Looks like it's missing helicopter blades and something here, but I already have the figure. They want $4.74 for it. So I will pass. Cool little Neato kitty. This almost looks like Boss Hogg's car. Extra animals. Starlink ship. Looks kind of cool. Iron Man. This is funny. It's a cool character, but it's from the Dollar Tree and they want $3 for it. Hilarious. Fort playset. Roy toy. Almost like Lincoln Logs, looks like. Kite. It's a snake. Interesting, it's like a Batmobile, Imaginext. Spyro Pop. Love these chickens. They muted him. Pro Shops figure and a bunch of craziness. Disney basketball guy. Elbow. Look at this Mickey. This thing's creepy. What date that is?
All right. So there wasn't much at Goodwill. I did the walkthrough, and then I walked to the book section, and then I didn't see anything. I mean, I found that the Ghostbusters AMC popcorn bucket, but I ended up putting that down because I wanted the Slimer popcorn bucket, but the Ghost, I was like, I don't really want the car. It was cool, and I could have put it in my display, but like I said, I'm trying to just pick up stuff that really means something to me. So if it was the vintage original Ghostbusters vehicle, then yeah, I would have got that, picked up that Ecto one, no problem. But I wasn't worried about this one. I wish they had the Slimer one, the Slimer popcorn bucket, because I really wanted that one, but they didn't have it. And then they had like another Final Faction figure, but they wanted $3 for it, and they're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, so that was useless. And that Joker vehicle and figure were pretty cool. But I got off track here. I went to the book section, and then as I was going to leave, I was like, I'll walk through the toy section one more time just to see if there was anything I missed. And they put this thing out, which is totally amazing. Still mint in box. This little police portal car. I mean, I love these like vintage. It's from Taiwan. I don't know if it's just like a. It's awesome. For $7.50. I was not leaving this beauty behind. Let me take it out because the tape. I mean, I love these things. They're just so silly and weird. And I love them. So this was a must-have. So I carried that Ghostbusters car around for a while because I was contemplating getting it. And then when I saw this, I was like, nope, this is coming home instead. Couldn't find a date on the box. Maybe there's a date on this thing. Chengxing Toys, made in Taiwan. No date. I'll have to do some research, but it definitely looks old. But that is glorious. I love that. And still with the box and everything, I was like, oh my god. $7.50 I thought was a steal. Or $7.48 if you want to be exact. Alright. So I went to this pawn shop. And they wanted like the mint in box stuff I had. So they picked out a few of the mint in box items. And I got like $50 in trade. So there was only one figure I wanted, was this Anakin. Because I mailed away for this as a kid. But when I lived in Florida, when I was single, I had to sell all my Star Wars to pay rent one time. And I've been on the hunt for everything back ever since because, yeah, I got ripped off. Well, back then I got like $100 for it. And now, like, one of the figures, the Barada from the dungeon, not the dungeon, Jabba's torture dungeon or whatever, it came with 3 figures, Barada, the B9 B8, I can't remember that robot's name. And then Amana Man. I kept my Amana Man and my other robot, but for some reason I got rid of Barada. And that figure, I've been wanting it ever since. Now it's expensive. But anyway, I got another last 17 figure, which was awesome. He wanted 45. I talked him down to 35. And then I got $10 cash. And then he said he was going to take 20% off for the cash, because you get a penalty if you want cash for some reason. So I was like, can I go pick out another toy from the loose bag wall? And he's like, yeah, as long as it's under $5. So I found this Bucky O'Hare figure that I didn't have. So that was awesome. And I went and I found his mask on eBay for cheap. So I picked that up. So now I'll have him with the mask, because he looks awesome with his mask. He just looks like a dork like this. But like I said, I'm only going on to eBay to pick up weapons for stuff to complete figures. I mean, I still don't have his gun, but I'm happy with just the mask, because then he'll look cool with his mask on. So those are the two figures I got from the pawn shop. Alright. Then I went to the toy store, and I was walking around and I picked up a couple things. He also was going to give me $50 for the loose figures and the remainder of the mint in box stuff. So at first I was walking around, and there was a bin, and I saw these two Godzilla eggs. There was a Godzilla and the Hedorah. So I picked these two up, put them on the desk, and also in the bin was this vintage TMNT shredder, which was awesome. He still had all his spikes and shoulder pads. I might even actually have his weapon. I don't know, but I think I might, because I believe I used to have this figure, and I can't remember if I got rid of the weapon or not. So I saw those, and I put them on the desk, and I was walking around to see what else. And then I saw this beauty, which I've been wanting forever. This is the first time I've ever seen this in the wild, and it happened to be mint in box. And he wanted $80 for it. And I asked him, I'm like, will you do the trade for this thing? And he agreed. He said yes. And I already had those on the counter, and I'm like, do you want me to put these back in the bin? He's like, no, you can take those too. So I was like, sweet. So $50 worth of trade. I got like around at least over about 100 maybe. I know those Godzilla eggs aren't super cheap, and that shredder's pretty nice. So yeah, about $100 in trade there. And then was, like I said, I was walking the dog, and there was a bunch of little random toys on the ground. So there was this swordfish I thought would be cool for a custom piece, and there was this other fish here. There's a couple cars. I just thought this one was neat. Had the little, like, ant cat print with the pictures of it. Was that a leopard? Yeah, two leopards. I thought that was interesting. And then there was this car. It's definitely a Hot Wheels. Glare is too crazy on this. Anyway, pretty neat little Hot Wheels. Couldn't leave those behind. There was some little slime. It looks like it connects somewhere, so it's probably like a racetrack or some play set. The little slime door that flips down. Crazy little Jurassic Park coin thing. Some weird dinosaur leg with a wheel on it. Always pick up legs and stuff for customs. There's this little mini dinosaur. Kind of matches the color of my shirt. and this like piranha fish. Thought that was neat. There's this wing to a dragon. I always love wings for customs. And then there was a pair of binoculars and some little flashlight. Probably goes to a core figure or something. Maybe a Bass Pro Shops figure. Not sure, but I thought those were worth picking up. I mean, they were on the side of the road, so it was free. But there you go, friends. Those were my pickups for the week. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. But yeah, stay tuned for more. Until then, peace.